Alright, so I just got to the garage. My plan wasn't even to record today. Sometimes I'm just like not in the mood. I kind of just want to work on the car and stuff, but I didn't want to leave you guys behind either. I actually brought the car over here. I brought it out of the storage. It's just a lot more comfortable over here. I bought 2 more jack stands from like Harbor Freight. I brought my Momo steering wheel. I know a lot of you guys been kind of just getting on me for that because I've just been like lugging this stuff around and not installing it. So I got the hub, the steering wheel. Yeah, I think we're gonna install that today. So I brought that thing right there. Hold on, let me show you guys. I got some StrutKing pedals. You guys are probably seeing these. So yeah, here's the footrest one, and here's all the other ones. And on the last upload, we did the S2000 cluster. If you guys missed that, that's one of the things we did. What else we got planned for today? So definitely do the pedals. Those are really dirty right there. I'm not done with the wiring for the cluster. Still a couple things I got to play around with, so I didn't want to like finalize that or anything. My fuse box, I actually got to get that up further. I used to have it up more, so it's kind of like in the way. Oh, check out these rugs. I got them off some guy for like 25 bucks. Actually, it was like 20 bucks. Like, look at the driver's side, but like they're super mint. So what else did I have planned? Oh yeah, we got to do the temperature gauge for the S2000 cluster, and I got it sitting right here. I actually got to put the coolant temperature thing right there, the little fitting thing. And before I leave, I want to jack this car up and get it on all 4 jack stands. There's the engine. It's still sitting there. I haven't even touched it. But I gotta remove a lot of this stuff. I gotta remove that subframe. The master cylinder gotta go. All this stuff right here, the headlights, all the wiring, the brake fuse box gotta go. I gotta take everything out. I gotta clean this out, wash it down, sand it, just so we can get it ready for paint. Let's get this temperature thing on there. But yeah, I don't want to do much talking. Let's just get this all installed and see how much I can get done today. Alright, so this is how I routed it. I kind of wish his wire that he gave me was black. I should have ran my own. Go back and fix that later, but that's pretty much how I routed it. If you guys can see the little gray wire, I could loom that as well and fix it up. Oh yeah, and also I put a little bit of Teflon on there at the end of the threads. Let's go over here, turn the car on and see what's up. So let's see where the temperature's at. Seems to be working now, I think. All right, so it's shot up again. I'm not quite sure what the issue is. So pretty much I'm just gonna wait for him to message me back. Not really in a rush anyways, as long as I got everything hooked up correctly. And he told me everything should be good. I think everything else just has to do with the adjusting it on my phone or whatever. Let's go ahead and get started on this. So the horn does work. So hopefully we can get that still to work when we put on the steering wheel. We got the Momo hub and the steering wheel. All right, so here's the hub. Not sure what this is. Hold on, what is this? Oh, this is the horn. I've never installed one of these, so it's my first time. So here's the hub. It's got the screws right there. Take this out of here. I should have probably wrapped this up and I didn't. And I had it sitting inside the storage, which could have ruined it, but it's whatever. So I got the suede one with the red stitching. It's not bad. There's Momo. I didn't want like anything fake or anything like that. Definitely want something that's gonna be reliable. There's like a ton of videos on this, so it's like endless. I think we have to find a way to ground like the back of the hub or something like that. I think like this part right here. Got to find a way so that when you push the horn button in, it makes contact with the metal or something like that. I don't know, we'll figure it out. All right, so steering wheel's on. Hopefully I showed you guys enough. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's just a hub and a steering wheel goes right on it. I showed you guys the orange wire that's on the top, and I showed you which wire it was. It was the solid orange. You cut that one, that one's your ground, and it's pretty simple. You guys will figure it out once you get to it. But this is on here. Only thing, I can't really get this to close right here. Kind of got a gap here. So, I mean, maybe it's just me and I gotta just play around with it a little bit. I didn't put the screws underneath on this yet. So I think it's got like 2 screws underneath. So hopefully that'll help a little bit with that. I mean, that's whatever. So yeah, I mean, I really like the red. It's nice. Goes with the red EP3 hazard. Looks really nice. Now I just need a new shift knob. This one, I kind of just hate it now. It's a Password JDM one. I got it like 6 years ago. I like the weight on it. It's really heavy. So it's really good quality. It's actually a really nice knob. I liked it when I first got it, but with the sun and I think the cold weather and all that, just, yeah, it's all ugly now. That looks really good with the cluster and then the steering wheel. So I'll back up a little and show you guys a little better. But yeah, that's how that's looking. It's kind of messy in here. So we got the coolant temp done. We got the steering wheel done. So we're actually getting some stuff done. Usually I show up and it's just, I'm here for hours and I feel like I don't get anything done. So I guess we could start doing the pedals. I'll show you guys what it looks like now. And yeah, oh, I cleaned up the wires as well. I mean, you can still see a few, but I don't know, once I like finalize everything and everything's all set, I'll go ahead and clean that up. Fix this fuse box, raise it up a lot more just so you can't even see it. So let's bring these over here. Each one's got its own screws for it, looks like, and it says made in China. Nice. So got those, and this was like $100 for this set right here. I think the Type R ones are like, I don't know, maybe close to 300, 250. I'm not quite sure. So let's bring this China junk over here. I was not expecting that to say China on it. That's funny. Alright, so pedals are done. Looks pretty good. I like it. I don't think I'm gonna clean these because honestly it's just gonna get dirty again. But yeah, 6 screws on this side, like you guys saw, pretty easy. This one screws right into the plastic. These were pretty easy. You just drill right through. You could use their bit that they supply. It's right here. You could use that. I ended up using my own because I got an impact, so it's got a different end on it. It has like that groove in it. So yeah, and you guys saw I held this down. I used the bit with the drill and I marked each one. Just make sure you hold it in place. Same thing on this one. For this one, I drilled straight through. I was able, these 2 top ones go into plastic, and then these 2 bottom ones, I mean, I don't know who designed this. Maybe they don't own an RSX, I don't really know, or maybe it's different on another like a DC5 Type R. I'm not quite sure, but the bottom of this, you cannot drill these into it. So you could use like self-tapping screws, if you know what those are, or just drill another hole through it and then use the nut and bolt thing on that side. But what I did, I just drilled straight through, and then I'm just gonna buy some nuts and and screws and just do it like that. So I just kind of left it like that. It ain't going nowhere. I mean, you're just stepping on it. I mean, if that's gonna cause you to crash, then I don't know what to tell you. That's all done. It's looking pretty good. We got the steering wheel done. We got the temperature hooked up. It's not quite dialed in yet. I still got to work on the gasoline as well, but I guess I just got to let the gasoline or the car just be like super almost empty, and then I could set it on the app, or you know, on his little module thing on your phone. Yeah, that's looking really good. Let me zoom in. That looks good down there. Steering wheel's on. Hub is good. And I almost forgot, another thing we got to do is swap this out. I'm not quite sure. I don't know if this happened to any one of you guys, but check out my rear view. And it's like on the inside. So I got the one from the other RSX that we parted, and this one's in really good condition. So I'm gonna swap this out real quick and then we'll get to the Civic. All right, so there it is. I'm just glad I can get this off my list finally. Steering wheel's done, that's done. Cluster's all set, pedals are in. Now we can just get to the Civic and see what's under there. So before I head out, I actually want to jack this car up, take all the wheels off, and kind of just look underneath and see if there's any rust. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so car is up. I kind of peeked underneath a little bit. This is actually this is an aftermarket that I put on. This is probably a little bit of the money I put in. But check out all this rust on the back. I think it's the back bumper. Maybe out. Oh yeah, that has to be replaced for sure. And I kind of expected rust to be, you know, in those areas. Where else? Let's look over here, see what we can find. There's more of the exhaust. That's no good. This right here looks pretty good. Some rust here. The tank isn't too bad. That looks pretty good. That looks good. This side looks pretty good all the way to the front. It's just the back bumper pretty much. This is pretty much where the bolt goes. So this back arm, like this right here, should probably be replaced. Here's the other side of the bumper. It's like non-existent. It's like completely gone. Yeah, so like I said, I'm expecting there to be rust and stuff, you know, it's expected with these cars. I think the worst part was the bumper, the back bumper, and definitely this right here. I'm probably gonna take a couple pictures of that and show it to somebody and see what they tell me. But yeah, I just wanted to see what was under there. You guys saw it, and that was my first time really looking under there in years. So we got some work to do as far as like maintenance goes, and making sure this car is, like, you know, safe to drive on the road and stuff. So yeah, let me just back up a little, show you guys. And I'm definitely not going to be working underneath the car by myself. I always have someone with me. As far as like putting the engine in and stuff, I could do that by myself because I'm going to be working in here. I won't be actually underneath the car. But when we do the undercoating and take care of the rust and do all the maintenance stuff, I'm definitely going to have someone here, either, you know, my dad or a friend or something. And there's definitely a couple things I still got to do to the car, but for now it's all good. I do have a couple things coming in the mail. I'll keep it as a surprise for you guys. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff that we still have to do to this car. I mean, you know, we built this car slowly. I built it with you guys on this channel, and there's still a lot of changes I want to make, especially this year. I got a lot of goals for this car. I definitely want to switch it up this year completely and go with something different. I know it wasn't my best video, but at least we did a couple things today. I'm trying to put a video out every week for you guys because I know a lot of you guys like to keep up with what I'm doing and you know, what I'm up to. So be safe out there. I know there's a lot going on right now. I'm definitely gonna try and do a live stream next week and catch up with you guys. So for now, that's it guys. We got that, we got this. See you later.